Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Denver Nuggets. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Nuggets. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team.
And we've got just enough.
Hey, Brian, you could say...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Tobias Harris out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Knicks, they've got Ricky Rubio. Al Horford out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Klay Thompson.
Wow, explosive, creative dunk by Andre Drummond.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Basket counts.
Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Drummond, high post. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Drummond.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Batum. That's tipped. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And that one's good. Thompson's got 5 points.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Conley passes to Harris. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
The first free throw is good, and I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
And so he hits both.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Noel, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Bledsoe. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Horford with a steal. The finish! And Horford powers it home.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
There's the double team with Horford. Howard, the pass to Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Noel. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Rubio finds Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail. Brown inside, covered by Rubio. And that one drops.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
It's Rubio with the drive. That one goes in.
Boy, strong move by Rubio. Barrels his way into position that finishes what he started.
Brown in the high post. With one on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks leading by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to it. Game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Seth Curry is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Ricky Rubio. And it's Rondo in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses. any position, those two are ones that stick out the most.
And the Knicks call time here. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Gay's checked in for Rubio. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. Taking a look at Denver. They're knocked out of the top spot, taking a small tumble to number 2.
I think for New York, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Drummond against Bielitsa. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's stolen by Bielitsa. It's a one-on-one situation. The 3. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Gallinari brings the double. Harris with it. Now guarded by Gay. Batum gets the bucket. Batum's got 6 here in the quarter.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
And Rondo, here we go. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Denver. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Checked in for New York. Wiggins comes in for Gallinari for the Nuggets. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Conley finds Bledsoe. Bledsoe drawing the double team. And here's Conley. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Curry with a steal. Up top, Wiggins. Driving to the basket. And that one's good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
22-16.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Lyles. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
.29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Rondo on the double team. Stolen by Wiggins.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Rudy Gay at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gay. Both free throws good from Gabe. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Wiggins. Takes the 3. New York no good that time either. It's Brown on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few.
Coach, the offense is flowing. What will be your message?
Thanks very much, Allie.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the New York Knicks.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. From the Western Conference, C.J. McCollum.
Sweet shooting McCollum gets the honor. You need a bucket? CJ get it for you off the catch, off the dribble. CJ get it for you in transition. CJ get it for you again. Very crafty with the ball in his hand. And again, if you need a bucket, CJ get it for you.
And that's our halftime show. Thanks to the Big Diesel.
Well, thank you, Gomer Powell.
Well, does that make me the sergeant? I got to get the order around here, Ernie.
Shaq, where were you going with Gomer Powell?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Timeout.
New York calls timeout.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really over the last month.
On the court for Denver, they've got Andre Drummond, Nicholas Batum out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
It is incredible to think how Stephen Curry can make something out of nothing. Broken plays, any breakdown, you need a bailout shot. This guy gets better when there is chaos. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brown against Rubio. Pass to Wiggins from deep. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 13-point game. So often, Doris, we've seen Curry almost lose the ball, then pull off something amazing.
He's got a great sense of the moment. Chaotic situations lead to him getting open. One of the many special skills Stephen Curry has. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The shot by Rubio, no good. Conley against Curry. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Wiggins. The 3 is up. And it's Harris with the rebound. A minute 9 left in the third. Inside. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 6.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Gallinari for 3. Hits the trifecta.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Batum.
22.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's on Ricky Rubio.
And good whistle there.
Nick Batum at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Howard's checked in for Drummond. Lyles comes in for Tobias Harris. Noel, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Conley. Here's Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe with it. Now Rubio defending. And it's good for 2.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Rubio. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Lyles a screen. Noel drives in. And it's good. 2 points. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Rondo. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in this stand. Read the ball. All pressure. Everybody talking.
And when the defense is lacking, Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all. And his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Klay Thompson, Rajon Rondo out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Marc Gasol, and it's Gay in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. No coverage that time.
Oh, this guy's such a shrewd, fearless competitor when it counts the most. Bledsoe delivers once again.
Outside, Rondo. On the wing, Curry. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. The shake. Oh, it's Gay with the can.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Harris outside. They double up Harris. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, Big Sir.
1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Rondo. On the wing, Thompson. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. pressure. How about the big bucket from Clay?
Knicks lead. Nuggets call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Your Knicks City Dancer.
And the Knicks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Nuggets. Conley comes in for Holiday. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Allie, thank you. 14 feet away. Offensive board. Goes up again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's what we call embracing the physicality of the game. Andre Drummond, never afraid of taking contact.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of two is good. And that narrows the lead down to just three.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal.
On the wing, Thompson fires for three. And the Knicks, another three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bledsoe, left side. Harris outside. And here's Brown for three. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside, Rondo. And here's Curry for three. He drops it from range. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
37. Knicks foul. Klay Thompson.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Outside Curry, lets the three fly, and again, New York with the triple.
And looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Curry, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Batum is checked in for Bledsoe.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Nick Batum.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
They double-team Brown. From deep, Conley. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, multiple MVP awards, multiple championships, and yet remarkable to think Stephen Curry is as competitive as ever.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancer.
Conley passes to Brown. Here's Harris. From deep, Conley. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Stephen Curry at the line, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Stephen, plenty of momentum swings in this game. What made the difference in the end?
Because everybody was on. Defensively, it was a tough night on both sides, just trying to contain and fire around and try to contest shots. But at the end of the day, we made a couple more plays, kept our composure on the stretch, and got the win.
It's a beautiful thing when shots are falling. Thanks, Stephen.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at New York. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course Brooklyn. 2 games back.
And right now for the...
And with tip... Thank you. A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an amazing, immense amount of problems trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still are probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Curry. Klay Thompson is out there with Horford. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Hield is out there with Wall. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Thompson passes to Love. Shoots over Embiid. Embiid with the steal. Curry against Hield. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count that one.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Hield. Here's Embiid. The 11-footer, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Bey finds Embiid, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Dwight Powell's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for John Wall.
Jordan Clarkson.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Westbrook passes to Powell. Over Love. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. That one drops for him. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And here's Clarkson. Thompson comes with the double team. Powell kicks to Clarkson. Wants to get it to Powell and does. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Rubio against Westbrook. Well, trying to break loose. Count that one.
Ricky Rubio playing super confident right now.
The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rubio comes with the double team. Powell. And the rejection by Love. Launches a 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Knocked loose. And here's the break. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Thybulle sends it back. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, Now with his 7'4 wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim. Projector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Ricky Rubio. Horford is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Over to the left wing. Horford kicks to Thompson. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Amazing to think about Ricky Rubio finally entering his 30s. Seems like we've been talking about him since he was about 12 years old.
That free throw good from Rubio. Both free throws good from Rubio.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Down low, here's Powell, and he banks in the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And there's the pass to Curry. Powell against Horford. Back to Curry. Pass to Rubio. Clock at 6. Over Wall. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Powell. In the corner, it's Healed. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Clarkson in for Hield. 1:05 left to play in the first half.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Oh, and here comes Gay. All of oh!
In his prime, Rudy Gay would throw down some hellacious dunks, and that time gets in for another one, still part of his arsenal.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wall dishes to Clarkson. Wall a screen on Curry. To the wing on the left. Gasol with the steal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Brooklyn making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. The free throw off from Gay.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rondo on top. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half, and you have a big lead. But do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the West, C.J. McCollum.
Sweet shooting McCollum, Gussiana. You need a bucket? CJ get it for you off the catch, off the dribble. CJ get it for you in transition. CJ get it for you again. Very crafty with the ball in his hand. And again, if you need a bucket, CJ get it for you.
All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the New York Knicks.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Jackson is out there with Embiid. Then there is Buddy Hield, and it's Wall, and it's Bay in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. In the corner, Bay with it. They double him with Wiggins, and stolen by Gay.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Gasol against Embiid. Gay outside. Feeds it to Rondo. Stolen by Jackson. Gay against Bay. Right wing. Here's Embiid. The drive and the dunk by Embiid.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Rondo kicks to Curry. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Wall. He has 7. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Teachers for everybody. But we only give it out to the loudest man. You want one?
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Powell, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sadiq Bey. Clarkson, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for John Wall. Team 2 from Thybulle. Horford with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Nets trail by 10. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Westbrook. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Thybulle. Rubio outside. Passes it to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is good. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
And Rubio just waiting for the shooter to get open and then gets the assist.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Rubio. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
and he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Bielitsa. Horford is out there with Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the basket by Rubio.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, gets it done that time.
Here's Westbrook. The pass to Embiid. From downtown. That one's not going to go. So New York will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's going by Hield. Got a piece of it. Curry with it. Out guarded by Hield. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Horford. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 10. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting. And the foul goes against New York. Brooklyn making some changes. Bays checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And John Wall subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away at it.
Outside Curry. Back to Rubio. Over the Wall. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Nets making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Gasol's checked in. Now, here's Rubio. Driving inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
So active from behind the arc, and he's going to be there all night long. Curry needs just a bit of separation, and he'll let it fire.
Pass to Embiid. They kick out to Hield. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New York.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, I mean, from three. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
your Knicks, Matisse Thybulle, Jordan Clarkson.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So it's New York picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, congrats on the win. Are you guys gaining confidence, and what are you figuring out?
Just that we need to continue continuity. We really need to pick it up on the defensive end. Offense, we can get whatever we want really at any time, but the defense is where we're going to need to get better.
That is somewhere where you have to tighten up, Kevin. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.